Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here, this time doing another episode review, and this one is on the Sonic Boom episode, The Sidekick. Now, as you know, The Sidekick is meant to be the first episode in the TV show Sonic Boom, which of course was meant to be a totally different continuity and was meant to be based on the sort of newer Sonic games that came out on the Wii U. And the best way I can describe Sonic Boom is a bit like Adventure Time, but being in the role of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, the episode Sidekicks first aired in Japan in July, on the 1st of July in 2017, while in the US it aired on the 8th of November 2014. And the best way I can see the episode is a little bit of an early installment awareness, but a little bit of this setting to what the tone needs to be. So the premise of the episode is meant to feature how, after Sonic stopping one of Eggman's robots, known as Burnbot, we see how obviously after something that happens to Tails, Sonic feels responsible as well as guilty for allowing Tails to get injured, so decides to find himself a new sidekick. I think what I give the first episode credit is showing you what you're going to get from Sonic Boom. It will have a bit of this serious tone at moments, but will have a bit of this sort of more showing moments where characters kind of feel a little more sort of like out of place, but a little more what they're supposed to be. Like, yeah, there were moments in, obviously, the IDW Sonic comics that I reviewed, and certain moments in the whole Sonic games where Eggman does want a normal life. He does want to be happy, but because of his own evil ends, because of how he views things, he's never going to get that, despite every opportunity. And it's clear in the episode that he does want to be Sonic's sidekick, but it becomes clear he's too focused on being evil. And yeah, they even do make it clear, obviously, Sonic does feel responsible for Tails. And there have been moments in other Sonic media where Sonic has felt responsible. I mean, one of the better moments is Sonic Lost World. Yeah, he felt responsible for obviously Tails getting captured and for basically becoming a sort of slave to these becoming some sort of slave to the Deadly Six. And when Allbot does ask if he can be a sidekick to Sonic, that's an insult. That feels like not the right moment for him. And you kind of get a sense from Sonic, yeah, he is a little bit hurt, but a little bit like, dude, not the best moment. And the episode makes it clear why both Sonic and Tails are inseparable. They do look out for each other. They're a functioning unit. They know they have each other's backs. And obviously the episode makes it clear we are going to be introduced more with Amy and Knuckles as the series progresses. But the first episode seems to suggest there's a little bit of this different personality between Amy and Knuckles. Like, it seems to suggest the first episode was going to originally have Amy be a bit of a ditzy airhead, while Knuckles being kind of like this egocentric kind of glory hound. I mean, there have been moments in the whole Sonic fandom where, yeah, originally Amy was a bit of a fangirl, but as the series progresses, she got a little more matured. She does kind of see moments where it did get in the way of what she was supposed to be doing. And when you look at the older Sonic stuff, yeah, Knuckles grew up on Angel Island. He has no idea about the outside world. He has no idea about the dangers of trusting people, the dangers of foolishly seeing the good in others, and how people like Eggman took advantage of his kindness. Hell, even in the Sonic X episode, Cracking Knuckles, Eggman knew this and took advantage of Knuckles' anger, his sympathy, as well as how he viewed Sonic. And yeah, say what people want about the episode Cracking Knuckles, it at least makes it clear that how Knuckles kind of views, sees, and how he kind of obviously views Sonic as a bit of a impulsive idiot, and does kind of want to see the good in Eggman too, but unlike Sonic, who's cautious, Knuckles does trust Eggman from the beliefs he made himself believe on Angel Island. And I think it makes it clear in the first episode of Sonic Boom that obviously, since this is the first episode, it is obviously going with a more basic, simple story. Something that's obviously meant to show what the universe of Sonic Boom is going to be, and not from the main games. It is going to be a little laid back. It is going to be a little more sort of funny at moments, but when it has to be a little edgier or a little more serious. Not the best episode, but it definitely sets up to what needs to be. So it definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.